Hi, I'm that topping dude. Hi, how are you doing? Hi, Greg. Hi, Greg. You're doing well? Okay, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, this is that topping dude plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guest game. Get the picture. And it's December. No, why do I keep saying December? It's January 8th, 2026. It's game 1376 1376 So yesterday, the answer was Giant with Rock Hudson. Um, and one of the choices, it was not the correct choice, but one of the choices was the Cowboys. And I said, have I seen that movie? I saw the Cowboys, and I thought that it was the movie. I knew I saw it, but I thought that it was the movie that there was a John Wayne Western that I got dropped off at. Well, I was not just by myself. I was with at least one or two, it's probably a handful of kids. Did you ever, when you were a little kid, like 10 years old or younger, did you ever get just dropped off at the theater? Like your parents would like just drop, you didn't even know what movie you were seeing. Well, I will always liked movies. I usually knew exactly what movie we were seeing was usually, but I did sometimes get dropped off. And there was a John Wayne Western that I got dropped off at. I had no idea what we were seeing until the movie started. And the parents were the grown-ups were somewhere else doing something else. They're like, get rid of the kids, just whatever the fuck it is, just drop them off. And that movie, it was a John Wayne movie, but it wasn't the Cowboys. This was earlier. This was called, well, let me go. Let's go in. I'll show you. Okay, share the whole screen, whole screen, whole screen. Okay. Don't look at that. Or was this here? No, no, no. Here. Okay, so here's the oh, move this shit out of the way. You can't see it, but I can. It bothers me. All right. Here's the cow. No, here's the here's the Cowboys. Now, first of all, um, it's like this poster says John Wayne and the Cowboys. This one says this is just John Wayne, the Cowboys, and this is John Wayne in the Cowboys. So it's like what they obviously were having some trouble deciding on what it was. But the John Wayne movie I was dropped off in was The Undefeated. And the funny thing is that this has John Wayne and Rock Hudson, and the picture of Giant was Rock Hudson. And I said, oh, they were trying to make us think it was that Rock Hudson movie, but no, the Cowboys. He's not in the Cowboys. He's in the Undefeated. Anyway, the Undefeated. This was made in. Oh, by the way, look, it's rated G. G. Well, there are still movies. G is like X now. G means anyone can see it. X means only adults can see it. Everyone wants their movies to be rated PG or preferably PG or PG-13 or R. But back in these days, it was G, GP, R, and X. And those were your four choices in America. And this was G, and it wasn't box office poison yet. Anyway, and I was old enough to read, so I was I was probably 7 or 8 when because I remember it was the morning. I think it was a morning show. I don't even think it was the regular movie that was showing. It was like a 10 a.m. screening, children's screening, And it was the first time I remember seeing a movie that I had no idea what it was about. I saw it as a cowboy movie. I said, what? What are we seeing this for? And I ended up liking it. Um, Okay, but anyway, that is enough of that. We ought to get to today's movie. Okay, and by the way, we have not heard from the anonymous player, but we have heard from Jaden. And Jaden seems to be channeling the anonymous player's energy, or at least his vocabulary, or at least he said, I got today's picture. That's it. Nothing more. Was it hard? Was it easy? Did he guess? Did he know? He got it. Okay. So let's get me. Okay. Now it's over here. Okay. Move. Here we go. Oh my God. 28%. That's not much. And he got it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I do not know what this is. Oh, wait. That's, is that Gregory Hines? Oh, don't tell me there's this moment in X where Spike Lee is dancing. Don't tell me it's X. But that doesn't look like Spike Lee. It looks more like Gregory Hines. But All right, let's see what the choice. I'm gonna have to probably play against. Um, all right, let's see what the Crooklyn. Okay. Oh my God. Don't tell me this is X. Um, okay, but that's a Spike Lee movie. Crooklyn is. I never saw Crooklyn. Okay, this this is fucking X. And the reason it's only 28% is because it's a very unusual moment in the movie X where Spike Lee, I thought it was Spike Lee, someone is dancing and they go through they go through the legs and he comes up like this and it's not X about Malcolm X is not the movie you would expect it to be in, and that's why only 28% got it. That's what I think is happening. All right, let's go through this. Crooklyn, these are all going to be Spike Lee movies. Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X. Why did I think it was just called X? Mo Better Blues and School Days. Okay, I want to make sure that I am right, but this is Malcolm X, and that's why 28% only 28. Okay, let's do it on the old one first. Okay, Malcolm X. I'm sure I'm right. Oh, I forgot to cover it. Well, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I just happened to remember that moment. And I think the reason I did remember it is because it was so out of place, so seemingly out of place in the film. I mean, it doesn't it's not jarring in the film, but it's and I kind is that actually Spike Lee himself? For some reason, I thought in my memory it was, but I don't remember. Okay, so here's the one I'm playing now. Malcolm X, submit guess, and 8 Day Streak. Okay, 44%. Everyone thought it was, everyone thought it was Mabitierbles, but it's not Mabitierbles. 44% are the ones who guessed it. Okay, 30.2% correctly identified or guessed Malcolmix. 13.4% guess Crocklin, 7% guess Dotherigathine, and 5.5% guess Schuldazy. You know, Schuldazy, School Days is one of the few films I ever walked out on. It was his second film. It was his follow-up to She's Gotta Have It. And I think I even I think I made it past the halfway point, and at some point I just said, I hate this fucking movie, and I just left. And I thought I was never going to see a Spike Lee movie again, but I've seen a lot of them, and I've liked a lot of them. So, but that one I didn't. I should probably give it another chance. It could have been me. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's the space I'm in when I see it. But that day, I was not having any of School Days. I was like, no, no. All right, let's just see if by chance I pass 78%, which I doubt on this other one. Oh, no, wait. It's been 78%, right? That's what it's been, right? It's been, so it wasn't 70. Now I'm confused. It's been 78% all along, right? I didn't just, okay, I'm not sure. I'm confused now. All right, anyway, um, this should still be 100%. The longest 100% streak I've ever had in my whole entire life. And no matter what we're talking about. Um, all right, got to wrap up. Let's see what this said about motherfucking baby. Denzel Washington, anti-imperialist civil rights crusader who fought for racial equality. Malcolm X was directed by AFI honorary degree recipient Spike Lee, who also cuts it, and features, and I guess that's him, and features stellar work from two other recipients of degrees conferred by the American Film Institute, including co-star Angela Bassett and Betty Shabazz and cinematographer Ernest R. Dickerson. Now, Angela Bassett is an excellent excellent actress, and Ernest R. Dickerson is an excellent cinematographer. Why don't they have little links themselves? All right. Anyway, Malcolm X. As I tell my friend John Adkins, everything that I know about Malcolm X, I either know from him or from this movie. That's he's a Malcolm X expert. And he's also a MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. expert. He knows more about them than anyone else I know. Let's put it that way. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's exactly a scholar, but he does know more about it than me, and he knows more about them than anyone else I know. So I guess in my world, he's the he's the go-to guy. Anything you want to know about Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, you go to John Adkins first, and if he doesn't know the answer, then you find some other sources. All right, but he'll probably know whatever your question is. I've even quizzed him. I have quizzed him, like given him tests, like he was in school, and he's gotten. I think he got the answers right. Anyway, Malcolm X, and I knew. See, it didn't say 28%, and it got higher since from the first moment I started from when I started playing. It went up to 30%. I don't know, whatever. Well, it's live game. It can change like that because the score can change. Like, see you tomorrow. Bye.